Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how you folks doing? Welcome here and welcome to another edition of AEW Dynamite. I'm your host, Conman167. It's going to be a good show. Yes, it is International Cowboy Shida Day, and I can't wait to see what Hangman Adam Page, the new AEW World Champion, has in store for us. Let's get a chant going on right at the start of the show, my friends. Cowboy shit, cowboy shit, cowboy shit. And it's time for your Conman certified roll call. So who do we got in here today? We have J Money Jeff, how you doing? We have Macho Studios. We got Trey Lucato up in here. Jordy Griffin, welcome to the live stream. Samuel Vlogs. We have Brian Odell. Anthony Pingleton, how you doing, my friend? We got Jadu Magic, welcome to the stream. Ross Blocks is in here. We have Mr. LH. WWE Clips, how you doing? We got Cowboy 420. Lewis Watkins is in here. Nice to see Jeff McClure. We also have Danny Rios, and so many other wonderful, great people. Thank you for spending your evening with me. Welcome to the live stream. Once again, my name is Conman167. All right, my friends. So, like I previously said, it is Cowboy Shit Day, and that means we're going to get a big-time celebration with Hangman Adam Page. Oh, baby, let's go. Let's go, everyone. Are you pumped or are you pumped? There's no other answer. If you're in here today, you're pumped for Hangman. Definitely, without a doubt, we're pumped for Hangman. There's no question about it, ladies and gentlemen. But let me ask you right now, on the show, there is a lot of stuff that has been announced. What has your most amount of interest? Is it Hangman Adam Page with his championship celebration? Sammy Guevara versus Jay Lethal for the TNT title. The Butcher and the Blade versus Orange Cassidy and Tomohiro Ishi. Interesting. Bryan Danielson versus Evil Uno, or Nyla Rose versus Hikaru Shida. That's going down here tonight. But it's going to be an epic celebration. Oh, the Young Bucks. Kenny. Adam Cole. If you guys haven't heard, Kenny Omega might need surgery. It's looking like he's gonna need surgery. Okay, congratulating Hangman. Nice to see. Oh. Oh, Kenny's going away, guys. Oh. Ooh. A little bit of issues between Adam Cole and Kenny Omega before Kenny Omega leaves. So, guys, it seems as if Kenny Omega is officially going off and getting surgery. So apparently he's got shoulder surgery. Apparently that's difficult to say. Shoulder surgery to get. So hopefully he's going to be okay. But here's the Dark Order in the ring, and it's time for the Cowboy. Finger guns in the sky, ladies and gentlemen. Finger guns in the sky. It's Hangman Adam Page! Woo! Oh, I want to see that belt around him. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. Virginia is for lovers. And there's the AEW title around his waist. Looks good. This is a man that I pegged as a future AEW champion. I was also amongst many other wrestling fans who pegged him as a future AEW champion. The moment we saw him in All Elite Wrestling, we said, this is the guy. We thought maybe this was the guy who would go over Chris Jericho right off the start. However, it was not to be. His story has now come to a head here. Hangman Adam Page, the AEW champion, with his friends in the ring. He shot aside the beer that he said, no, I don't need no more beer. I got my buddies. The Dark Order. I got my title. Everything is right in the world of the Cowboy. And now he's going to serenade the fans with some Cowboy shit. There's a big old "you deserve it" chant. Well, thank you, Thaddeus. Thaddeus, you are in the draw. I just want to hear this. I just totally missed what Hangman said there. Thaddeus Gangster's in the draw. You earned it. Oh, he's saying you earned it. You earned it. You earned it.
Now look, I'm usually a little shy. I'm usually a little more reserved. I don't come out here and flap my gums too often, but I don't know. I'm the AEW World Champion, so I think I'll do whatever the hell I want.
Cowboy's going to do what he wants.
Look, I'm still just a man with a job and a boss to answer to. And I told you all at our very first press conference that boss was you.
Oh. Apparently we're the bosses. Do you guys feel like we're the bosses of AEW? Do you? Feels that way somewhat, doesn't it?
Cowboy shit day with you.
Yeah, National Cowboy Shit Day. I can't believe I'm popping for a thing that is called cowboy shit, but I am. I love it. And there's the pop from the crowd, the cowboy shit chants as well.
Now, I know that this championship carries a lot of weight. And I know that it means a lot of responsibility. And after Full Gear, I know that responsibility next is the American Dragon, Bryan.
Oh, Bryan is up next, and here he comes. Literally not wasting any time. Okay, Bryan Danielson's here. Let's see. Does Bryan want a fair fight? Holy cow. This is going to be a banger, isn't it, guys? This is going to be flipping good whenever it happens. But they're picking two of my favorites going up against each other. I don't know how I'm going to choose one over the other. But anyways, let's get some yes chants. Yes, 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 yes. Samuel says, LMAO, no reaction for Bryan. Surprising. It's not surprising. The guy is going up against the hometown hero in Hangman. Think about it. Bryan Danielson in this scenario is the heel. This is the hometown crowd, the hometown celebration for Hangman, and he's the contender for the title. Fans are not going to be that receptive to him. Not at all. But here he is. Bryan Danielson, Hangman Adam Page, sharing the same ring.
I came out to essentially say one thing.
What's the one thing?
Congratulations, Hangman.
Ultimate babyface. Ultimate babyface Bryan.
So I'm not gonna lie, I'm super excited for this match for the AEW World Championship.
Okay. Bryan's really excited.
But to be fair,
But
I'm a little surprised and disappointed that it's not Kenny Omega standing across the ring from me.
oh, Bryan. Really, dude? You tell him, Cowboy.
If I'm not mistaken, I managed to do it in less than 30 minutes.
Oh, take that, American Dragon. Looks like this cowboy's riding a dragon tonight. That sounded wrong. That sounded really wrong. God. Oh, you guys are going to have a field day with that one.
Listen, I didn't come out here to start any beef between us. I didn't want any of that.
Oh, Bryan tucking his tail.
Although to be fair,
Little bit. Backtracking.
you're not going to be wrestling somebody who's going to dress up as a Ghostbuster on Halloween. I'm coming to kick some ass.
Yeah. All right, Bryan firing back.
If you guys want to see cowboy shit, apparently cowboy shit doesn't involve wrestling. I'm out here wrestling every week and you're just out here flapping your gums.
Wow.
So,
Bryan.
hey, some people celebrate like that. When I won the world championship at WrestleMania, I wrestled the very next day.
Holy cow. Bryan Danielson just mentioned WrestleMania on AEW. What?
Of course, Virginia Boo's hard work.
Of course, Virginia Boo's hard work. Bryan Danielson's the heel in this. Holy, this just got good. He's like mentioning him winning the world title at WrestleMania. And now Hangman is starting to step up to Bryan. This is getting good. Hangman says maybe we can do this tonight in Virginia then. Holy crap, is it going to be tonight? Bryan Danielson and Hangman tonight? Don't tell me. Are you kidding me?
You see, here's the thing. Normally I'd be up for it.
No, my God. Bryan's going to back out. What?
Normally I'd be up for it. But here's the thing. I'm out here, I'm ready. I'm ready to wrestle. I've got my gear on. You've got cowboy boots on. and
Wow.
jeans,
Bryan going after the cowboy boots and the jeans.
leather jacket.
What is this direction for Bryan?
Here's the thing. When I
Bryan's heel right now.
told me that Hangman Adam Page has a long list of excuses for why he's failed his entire career.
Holy. What is happening?
For the AEW World Championship and for you to have the excuse that you're not ready.
What? Bryan doesn't want Hangman to have any excuses.
All right. We'll have it your way. I guess we won't have the match tonight.
Oh, the fans don't like that this match isn't happening tonight. I'm kind of upset as well. I wish it would happen tonight. I wish it would.
But I'll still fight.
Oh, but Hangman will still fight Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson shoves him away. And look at this. The Dark Order breaking up the fight between Hangman and Bryan. Well, things just got interesting. This is just so simple. Look at the storytelling. How is this?
Stop us. You don't really want to fight right now.
Whoa, Bryan Danielson now goading Hangman even more, saying, have all your little friends stop us. As most of them are taller than Bryan. Frig you, Bryan. You're a bit of a dick right now. Let them fight. Yeah, just split apart, guys. Let them fight. Colt Cabana's just over here like, nah, you go. You go, man.
His ass, there's no way that they let him go.
Whoa. Here comes Hangman. Here comes Hangman going right after Bryan Danielson. Come on, teach him some cowboy shit. Oh, and that's going to set up Evil Uno versus Bryan Danielson as well. Are you effing kidding me? That was so good. That was so good. AEW right now is just on another level in terms of their actual viewing experience. I know their numbers are nowhere near what WWE does, or at least SmackDown and Raw. Nowhere near. But numbers don't mean jack shit sometimes. That's so good. If WWE TV did something like that, like if we got a segment like that on Raw, for a new world champion setting up a new challenger, all of us would be like, oh. Like, here's the thing. The only time we get segments like that is when Bill Goldberg is involved or Roman Reigns right now. That's it. That's the only time that we get actual heated segments like that. And yeah, sure, that was involved with the world champion. So I get it. It's their main storyline. They got to put a lot into it. But like, holy cow. That was good, man. That was really good. I enjoyed that a lot. We have Icon809 over here says, what an opener. Absolutely, dude. What an opener indeed. That's the way you kick off a new title reign. So they just, in that first 16 minutes, are you effing kidding me? That's all. Listen to this, okay? 16 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 16 minutes. They told us that, one, Kenny Omega is going to be going away for a little bit, and he needs the Elite and, actually specifically the Young Bucks to hold things down. Adam Cole said that he would hold things down. All of a sudden, you get some tension between Adam Cole and Kenny Omega, and Omega's gone away from the title picture. New story right there, and you're waiting for the comeback of Kenny Omega, which very well could be a babyface turn at that point when he does come back. Then you go into that main segment, and you have the Dark Order. You're recapping basically everything that the Dark Order and Hangman have been through. His best friend standing in that ring ready to celebrate with him. They were the people who believed in him. And then here he comes celebrating with the Dark Order. It's in his hometown. The Cowboy shit chants, all crazy. It's awesome to see. And then he announces the #1 contender. Out comes Bryan Danielson. You're just like, holy cow, that set that match up perfectly. And then what they did after that is they proceeded to add heat to one of the most beloved wrestlers in AEW. They just turned Bryan Danielson heel in the story of Hangman versus Bryan. Look, Bryan Danielson is not a heel character, but he is the heel in this story. And there's a difference. Amazing work right there. And then they made Bryan look cocky, and then they made Hangman look like he was being held back by the Dark Order, and he burst through saying, no, I'm not being held back. If you want to go, bucko, I'm gonna go. Just unreal start to the show. Really good stuff. And Bryan is now going to transition into being the heel character in this story. I don't know if he will be a heel character forever. But right now, he's getting booed. Can you believe it? They turned Bryan heel in one segment. Unbelievable. They did that perfectly.
I agree with you. And you know, I kind of get it, really. When you're talking about the top prize in all of wrestling, you're talking about the AEW title. So why not come in and you know, just lay it out what you think? You know, it's not time for glad handy when you're talking about.
Unbelievable stuff. Okay, my friends. So let's get the polls up here. And asking you, who do you think will win here tonight? So who will win? It's either going to be Evil Uno, or it's going to be Bryan Danielson. Bryan, though, just slapping Evil Uno across the side of the head. We got some comments here, so let's get around to them. Diehard Yankees says, I want more Young Bucks on TV. They probably have a decent amount of Young Buck features on the TV already, right? I don't know how much more you could really want, but maybe there's a little more. Khan, did I hear that Wyatt is working on a movie now? I did. Some sort of horror film, I believe. Something like that.
How about the match he had against Miro? And here he is, just a few, you know, less than 5 days later, and he's going against Evil.
Craft Machine says, Con, where was the storyline to turning Bryan heel? It was an average heel turn that we have seen loads of times. Zero build up to it. What? Oh my effing G. What? No. Ding, 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 ding. We got a bad take over here. What? Oh my lord. Dude, that was perfect. It was out of nowhere, and he's not actually a heel. It was perfect. They added heat to the character. Definitely not a heel turn entirely. Bryan Danielson just basically pointed out a few things that he did not like about Hangman. Basically that he himself is a pro wrestler. And we've got the Cowboy over here who's essentially a little more flashy. Bryan says, hey dude, you say that you're the pro wrestling champion and here I am wrestling night in and night out and you're wearing tassels essentially. No, that was an excellent turn right there in terms of the story. Bryan Danielson is not a heel, but his character right now in the Hangman Page story most certainly is. And he's going to play it to perfection, but he's not going to make the fans, like unless the fans continue to boo him from here on out, he's not going to go after the fans, right? He's not every fan at least. The fans sitting at home should still be good watching Bryan Danielson. But the fans in Virginia tonight, he got under their skin enough to get him to be the heel in this matchup and in the heel for the storyline here against Hangman Adam Page. If I'm making any sense. Uh-oh. How we doing? We got ourselves an Eve in the chat. Good evening to you. Big time neck breaker there from Evil Uno into the cover. Count of 2. Kick out. But I want to ask everyone in this live chat, do you think that was a full heel turn for Bryan Danielson? Yes or no in this chat. And I'm just going to say I personally don't think it was a full-on heel turn. It was just Bryan going after the world champion, adding some heat to the story. Big boot right there to the side of the head. Thaddeus Gangster says, to me, yes, fair enough. Also, I love a cocky wrestler, Bryan Danielson. Nothing wrong with him at all. We have Sarah Small over here dropping $2. Says, epic opening. I still love Danielson, heel or not. There you go. Thank you so much there, Sarah Small. I hope you're doing wonderful. It's good to see you again. But AEW is just so good right now. So good. Con, is this title reign for Page just because Omega has gone away and is just to pass on over to Bryan? You know what? It could be. Yeah, if they decide that they're going to turn Bryan heel, like, legitimately, and this is just the start of the turn, and the turn kind of continues with Bryan beating Hangman for the title, yeah, I think if Bryan Danielson took the title away from Hangman Adam Page and they continue to have heelish tendencies to his character, I guarantee that the fans would turn on him. Oh my God, here it goes. Big time running knee. And Bryan Danielson now, look at this. Is he going to do it again? Bryan Danielson just dropped an F-bomb on live TV. Oh my Lord, I might be wrong. This might be a flat-out heel character. Bryan Danielson running knee to the side of the head of Evil Uno, and now is going to stomp away on a fallen Evil Uno. This is different. Bryan just stomping away. Floating over, triangle choke. It's over. Evil Uno's out cold, and Bryan Danielson is flexing as well. Holy shit, we just saw a turn. Bryan is effing turned. Ho, 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 ho. Yeah, okay, that match is, I'm wrong. I'm so wrong. Bryan's heel. Bryan is heel. Holy friggin' hell, man, he's heel. Oh, you don't need a build up to a turn like that. That build up happened right from the moment Bryan came out to that moment there at the finish. That entire thing was his turn. What do you guys think? Is that a full turn? Yes or no now? Now here's the promo. Come on. Let's see. What? Does he go against the fans now? Listen to the boos. Whoa!
You know what? I came out here to congratulate Hangman Adam Page
every member of the Dark Order. Yeah, damn is right.
Next week, we're in Chicago.
We're in Chicago next week? Oh, baby.
There's a Dark Order member who's actually from Chicago.
Colt? They're going to do Colt versus Danielson
So guess what?
in Chicago.
Cabana,
What?
you've got any nuts?
Ah!
Kick your head in Chicago next week.
This is a different Daniel Bryan.
There's certainly no shortage of history between Danielson and Cabana. But this past Saturday night at Full Gear, MJF
They just turned Bryan Danielson heel. What do you think about that thumbs up, thumbs down, fist emoji here in this live chat? Colt Cabana is up next against Bryan. Damn it, dude. That's amazing. Damn, 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 damn.
How great of a professional wrestler Bryan Danielson is. How great of a professional wrestler Eddie Kingston, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Malachi Black, Pentagon. You keep naming them. I'll keep naming them. I don't care. But guess what? I made you all look like idiots, didn't I? Oh man, MJF, he's only good at this. He can only talk on the stick. He ain't got the goods bell to bell.
Well, this is a promo against me. Yep.
I don't know what's going on the inside of my knee, but I don't care because in the inside right here, I feel nothing but great success because tonight I proved every single one of you wrong. I got
Yeah, you did.
cute little mark chance.
Yep,
Guess what?
you did.
I loved every single second of it because while you viscerally hate my guts, you had no choice. You had no choice but to admit just how damn good I really am.
Yeah.
Darby Allin,
This promo, man, it's on the ball.
and right about now, I'm real excited to go to Norfolk, Virginia. Who knows what's next on the horizon for one of the best wrestlers in the world? Who knows what's next for the man with the best right hand in all of professional wrestling?
Hell of a promo.
Maxwell Jacob Friedman, and I'm better than you. And now you have no choice but to admit it.
Yeah. So that promo right there is literally everything that I think MJF needed to say. That promo, you know, it very well could have been directed right towards me. Like, honestly, so like going in. Well, hang on one sec.
The feud with Hangman and Bryan is gonna be good now. Give me some cowboy shit magically appear and give me Hangman versus Bryan in Greensboro. Happy National Cowboy Shit Daycare.
North Carolina. Thank you very much there, Samuel Vlogs. I appreciate that. Also, Icon809 dropped another $2. Thank you, my dude. Saying, would you say this is a new chapter for AEW? Yes, 100%. I forget what it was I was talking about before that donation. Deepest apologies. I literally lost my train of thought. MJF, thank you. MJF. Yeah, so he was literally just, that promo could have easily been directed towards me. A couple weeks before the pay-per-view, I was caught saying that MJF, you know, like he's very, very, very good on the microphone, but I don't know if he is the overall best wrestler. He's like a B+ player in terms of wrestling ability. Yes, I just used the Daniel Bryan thing against him, but still, it was literally like, hey, he's a good wrestler, you know? He's not fantastic. And this guy just kind of made me eat, well, cowboy shit, if you will. He just straight up made me eat my words proved to the world that he was very good in that ring. Him and Darby Allin put on a barn burner. Nothing else to say about it. Nothing else to say. Craft Machine says, Con, I've just done the mathematics for you. So every member of the Dark Order will take us to February 3rd. Which pay-per-view will that be near? February 3rd. AEW pay-per-view 2022. Let's take a look. So might take us close to Double or Nothing. Revolution. Oh, Revolution. Oh, yeah. Revolution. Double or Nothing would be probably what, May? So yeah, Revolution would be before that. Good. If they do Revolution again, I would say it would be that one. Or it could be Beach Break. Could take us to Beach Break if they do the same kind of event there. Oh, here's Eddie. 2.0? Blockhead and his friends.
You let two grown men call you their son? I don't respect you for that.
Whoa.
Man, bro, stand on your own. Yeah, I know you're from Buffalo, though. I know where you're from, huh? And I know what we gotta do. Check this hot stuff out, bro. Punk wanted to wrestle.
Oh, shit. Punk wanted to wrestle you. I'm gonna fight you. Wow, man, Eddie Kingston's so good. Not bad at all. What do you guys think in the live chat? Thumbs up, thumbs down, fist emoji for Eddie Kingston. Here comes Matt Hardy. Big Money Matt. He's got the Butcher and the Blade and the Bunny with him. The Glacier Boy says that looked real. It was. It was real. It was very real. What do you guys also think about the Bunny? She's been kind of growing on me a lot. Eve says, pun intended, but damn, the Blade is cut. Oh yeah, Blade is cut. No doubt about it. Hey, hey, hey! Thumbs up. It's Orange Cassidy. The kid dressed as OC as well. That's amazing to see. Cassidy's really become quite the character, hasn't he? Rocky's out there. So Tomohiro is here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be perfectly candid with you guys. I cannot tell you for the life of me if I have seen a Tomohiro match. I might have. It's not jumping out at me. I might have seen one. But this might be my first Tomohiro match, and I'm excited to see what this guy can do. You know, I know he's the never open weight champion. That's what it is, right? Correct? Eve says, this isn't necessarily the match where you'll see everything Tomohiro Ishii has to offer, but I swear to you, Ishii is still one of the top 10, possibly top 5 wrestlers in the world. Really, that good, eh? Okay, well, Eve putting him over, so this is someone to keep our eye on. We'll see if he can showcase some of the stuff that he does here. There's another Okada mention, was there? Oh, it's just got to be a matter of time then, right? Do you guys think someday in AEW we see one more time Kenny Omega versus Okada? Or do you think that's a match they never touch again?
Ishi just said
Okay, so let's get the polls up here. Oh, he just laid him out. The blade just got cut. So who will win? Here comes Orange Cassidy. Tomohiro. And will it be Butcher and Blade? So cast your guys' vote right here. Do either vote OC or vote Blade right here in the live chat. Eve says Ishi is best in singles. Gotcha. Oh. The Blades. Oh, Orange Cassidy with those light kicks. Blade getting upset, goes for a punch to the face. Orange Cassidy ducking underneath, leaps up and over, lands perfectly, and there's a drop kick. Kip up with no hands as well. That's got to be so difficult to do with your hands in your pocket. Now the Blade going right back after OC. Begging for OC to come out after him, but look out behind you, dude. Look out behind. Oh, no! Oh, the Butcher, man, going to work. Tomohiro wants to get right back into that ring, but Orange Cassidy is the legal man. A nice throw as well. What do y'all think about the Inner Circle match at Full Gear? I thought it was amazing, says Lauren Clayton. I thought it was good too. You know, I wouldn't say amazing. I thought it was good. I thought it was lots of fun. I thought they had a lot of good spots in it. The only thing that they missed, truly, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Dan Lambert didn't go through a table, or did he go through a table? No, he put Jericho through a table, if I'm not mistaken, right? So the only thing that would have been better is if he went through a table for the finish. But Jericho hitting the frog splash was a pretty good move to hit as well, you know, to finish it off. Obviously paying homage to Eddie Guerrero. What did I think about all those Eddie tributes after the match at Full Gear? I mean, there was lots of tributes throughout the show, right? They were great. It was good to see. It was on the 16th. I just pushed my microphone. Hopefully everything's okay. The 16th anniversary of Eddie Guerrero's death. Is that correct? Was it 2005? Wow. Can you guys believe that I started watching wrestling in 2005 after Eddie Guerrero had passed away? Literally, I never saw Eddie Guerrero wrestle, like live, legit. Never watched a TV episode that I saw Eddie on. Sure, I've seen pay-per-views, but I never got to experience Eddie Guerrero. Never did. When did he pass away? Because I started watching wrestling like almost right after. Eddie Guerrero. Death. November 13th, 2005. Okay, so that's not my mistake. So I started watching wrestling in June of 2005. But I don't think I watched it consistently until probably 2006, 2007 time, like consistently. So maybe I might have just lied right there. Maybe I did get to see a match of Eddie Guerrero's, but it's not standing out in my head. Like, that's when I started watching wrestling, you know, in June of 2005 is when I started, and he passed away in November. And I really was not allowed to watch wrestling at that point. My mom definitely said, no, you're not allowed. And so I snuckily watched it for like the next 4 years of my life. Eve says, you started watching wrestling when I'd already been in the wrestling business for 5 years. Oh my. Way to make me feel old, Con. Look, it's not old. It's just experience, okay? It's just experience. Blake Lewis says, Eddie Guerrero's death happened 2 years before I was born. Well, if you think me starting watching wrestling when you were in the business for 5 years made you feel old, how about that? Blake Lewis just one-upped me. He wasn't even born. Mixed Partial Farts says, Khan, hope you don't hate me. I consider you a good dude. Don't hate you at all, my friend. I hope you're doing wonderful. And also, by the way, if there is anyone here in this live chat today who is wondering, hey, I can magically speak again. I haven't been able to speak in this live chat for a while. Well, it's because we have purged our ban list. So if you guys used to be banned on this channel, you should be able to chat. There's only like a handful of people that I kept on the list just because of previous issues that we know of. So yeah, if you were just, you want another chance here to come and chat and talk with this community, I feel like we should start on a fresh foot, so welcome everybody back. If you happen to be a returning viewer from a long time ago, it's good to see ya. Eve says, oh my God, I feel so old. From the age of the people in the chat. Just put on that smile and just know that you've got a lot more experience than we do. That's the best way to put it. I don't know what else to say. I feel like a dick for making you feel old. See, Wrestling says, your mom was trying to save you from a life of sitting in your room watching wrestling every night of your life. Sorry, Con Mom, it's now a profession. Yeah, can you imagine? I just want to know what it was like for my mom. By the way, Tomohiro just getting beat up right now by the Butcher in the corner. Really getting beat. Oh, hang on. That's one badass mother effer. That was one chop and Tomohiro eating it. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Okay, I see the value of this guy all of a sudden. This guy is intense. Oh, you effed up, dude. You effed up. None of this is working on it. He's Ishiing up. It's like the hulking up, but he's Ishiing up. I don't know if he has something that he calls it. What a right elbow. Oh, ho, 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 ho. That was stiff. What? That was stiff as hell. But what was I about to say? I think we're about to see a big move here. Welcome back, Jamie Todd. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, man, what a superplex from Tomohiro. Two broken up, though, by the Blade. So, as I was saying, I forget what I was saying. Right, a story. Can you imagine my mom? Bless her soul. She is just the sweetest lady in the world. Can you imagine her, though? She just never has watched wrestling in her life. And growing up, like me as a kid, when I was growing up, we had a trampoline out back, and we had stuffed animals that I would sometimes just fake wrestle on the trampoline. Big DDT from Orange Cassidy. This might be enough. Count of two. Kick out, though, by the Blade. But I would fake wrestle them on the trampoline. I'd throw them up in the air and I'd do leg drops and shit like that just for fun. Just because I was a kid, right? Having a great time who was a wrestling fan. But also, I would sometimes not go out to the trampoline and I would use the couch instead. And now I actually have that couch sitting downstairs in my living room that I jumped on when I was a kid and broke all the springs in. And now I have to suffer with the consequences of having a broken couch that is basically held up by a couple pieces of memory foam. Yes, I need a new couch. Don't lecture me on it. But yeah, poor mom, just not understanding anything I was doing as a kid, and now it's gonna be talking about this as my career. How do they connect with me? I'm a guy online who talks about wrestling. My parents have no clue how to talk to me sometimes about it. Poor Fam Jam. But great match that we're seeing right now. Tomohiro just going to work. Some hard-ass chops on the Butcher. Forearm chop, forearm chop. Matt Hardy getting involved as well. Matt, you might have just messed up. Wait, Tomohiro, though, being pulled away by the ref. And Tomohiro now looking over at Matt Hardy. Now the Bunny getting involved on the far side. The bunny. What is this? Oh, Tomohiro. Big time German suplex. Huge move. The bunny, though, continue. Brass knuckles. No, not the knucks. Not the knucks. Oh, Rocky saving the day. Rocky, though, just got taken out by Matt Hardy. Orange Cassidy now. What a crossbody. Down goes Butcher. And, sorry, I should say the bladed Matt Hardy. Tomohiro. What a clothesline. Right back to work again. Tomohiro Ishii. Oh, brain buster. Game over. Wow, that was fun. Tomohiro's a baller. Tomohiro Ishii is a baller, man. Ishii, right? Ishii? That was good. Gotta wet the whistle after that one. I was screaming loud. They are making me mark out here tonight.
As the Forbidden Door was once again kicked down here tonight on AEW Dynamite.
Call me Markman 167 in that finish there. That was good.
Coming down at such a sharp angle. Making the adversary think about it as well. A big-time victory for Orange Cassidy, Tomohiro Ishii, and all of chaos here tonight on Dynamite. Still to come, tag team action.
All of Chaos was mentioned as well.
Anthony Bowens taking on Dante.
Diehard Red Sox fan Noah Saltzman says, "It's Jay White," quoting me from last Saturday. Yes, I know, everyone. Conman made an uber con botch. I know. I'm never gonna live that one down. Freaking Jay Lethal comes in. It's a big moment, and I ruin it by saying, "Oh my God, it's Jay White!" Oh. Andrade El Idolo.
You need rebels. Okay. Yes, sorry. Cody. Back.
Andrade looking
I am
pretty damn sick.
wrestler that you. I beat you both clean. For now, I will show you my bad side.
Yeah, Tony, I think it's pretty safe to say we're frustrated because we were supposed to make history at Full Gear. Instead, I wasn't even the legal man. We were robbed. So if Pac and Cody would have put their nose in our business, the Lucha Bros would have robbed us. Why don't we get Malachi and make it an 8-man tag? And you know what? We'll even waive our fee for this one. Because it's personal.
And you know, Arn, you want to stick your nose in? I'm not Jose. I got one more in me.
What?
Big win.
Are we gonna get Arn versus Tully in AEW? Really? That's kind of look, I know they're well past their prime, but I kind of want to see it. Is that wrong? For an episode of Dynamite, I kind of want to see it. Okay. Eve asking, wait, who did I think was Jay White? Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal. It was a total accident, a total con botch. All I heard was the name Jay, and my mind immediately went to Jay White, and I didn't wait to hear the last name. I didn't wait to see who it was, and then the moment that I saw it was Jay Lethal that came out, it was like, oh my God, that was a giant mistake. Yeah, it was pretty rough. No, it was, I totally misheard what was said. I didn't see anything. I didn't hear the right name at all. I just heard Jay, and my mind went to Jay White, and I marked the F out for it. Like, straight up marked so hard for it, and then, well, I don't know how else to put it. There's just one way to show it. There's just only one way to show how big of a con botch it was.
I love spending the holidays together. You, me, your four sisters. I've always wanted to be part of a circus.
So the only way that I can show you is by showing you, and it's not it's a little rough. It's a little rough. It's a little rough, isn't it? But anyways, here is one of the biggest con botches in the history of con botches, right here. What? Oh my God, Jay White! Jay White!
Spin the wheel, what is that?
You gotta be kidding me!
What is
Jay
that?
White making
What
his
is-
debut in AEW!
What is going on? Spin the wheel, I hate.
Or no, what the frick? Oh my God, it's Jay Lethal. Oh my God, I botched that so hard. It's Jay Lethal. Oh my God, I botched that so hard. It's Jay Lethal. That's a step down in my opinion. Hey, anyway. And then proceeds to make a bold ass claim. That's a step down in my opinion. What the fuck do you know, Con? What the fuck? I'm like, what, 6 shots deep at that point, making a bold ass statement. That's a step down in my opinion. Frig off. Frig off. Frig off. God. Anyways. That's that one. Makes a bold ass, after you botch that hard, proceeds to...
Spin the wheel, what is that? What is that? What is happening? What is going on?
Alright.
Spin the wheel, I hate wheels.
Trey Lucado says, and yet you call me the guy that always corrects you. Because you do. Trenton, though, correct? Trenton Pincard? Best of luck to you, my dude. Here is the Wheel of Con. What are you going to get? Oh, you almost got roast time. But better luck next time.
One more time for everybody, and still your AEW Women's World Champion. Honestly, I'm getting a little exhausted of carrying this women's division. I'm being front and center, so as a true role model, I'm going to direct all the spotlight to the future TBS Women's Champion, Jamie Hayter.
Ooh.
Got a pretty tough competition with Thunder Rosa.
No. We don't say that name on DMD TV, so don't ever do that again. Got it? But no.
We don't say that name.
Let's put it out there. Thunder Rosa. Your name is on the way to being completely irrelevant after Jamie defeats you on her rise to championship gold. Yours truly, Dr. Britt Baker.
DMD. Frig, do you guys see this freaking red spot on my wrist right here? I don't know what people who sit at a computer and use their hand on a mouse all day do to protect their wrist, but like frig, like it's like freaking getting a freaking blister right there. Like, it won't go away. It's been like that for like 6 months. Frig. Eve says, your look of disappointment when you realized it was Jay Lethal instead of Jay White. I mean, I think it was appropriate. If I thought I was getting Jay White and got Jay Lethal, I'd be gutted too. Yeah, there's no other way to put it. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Yeah, that's why I probably made that bold-ass claim by saying, like, that's a step down in my opinion, because probably was a bit of a step down, but, like, it wasn't as bold as I made it out to be. What does my mouse pad look like? It's like this. Here, there's probably, I can show you right like this. Right. Oh, boy. Look at that. You get the behind the scenes of all the cords. So, like, I got this giant-ass mouse pad over here. So you can see kind of the size of it.
A lady that's got to be her top rival. She's always highly motivated. And Nyla Rose
Maybe need something that is going to be a little better on my wrist somehow. I don't know. With a raised gel pad for your wrist to balance on. Well, I guess I'm going to have to go to the store at some point and get that. So we've got Nyla Rose versus Hikaru Shida. Let's go. Balance, rest. Same old, right? Cool. Well, I will have to take a look at that. Oh, big knee right there from Hikaru Shida, catching Nyla Rose on the side of her head. And then now, Hikaru going right after. Was that a knee? Yeah, I think that was the drop kick to the knee. Maybe the left knee of Nyla Rose. Yep. What's the studio look like? Honestly, it's really, there's not much to it right now. We've got what you're seeing back here. I've got 3 monitors, my microphone, 1, 2, 3 lights, and a fan over here. I eventually want this entire back wall to be covered in photos of autographs, which I have sitting right here. Like, we got Darby Allin's, you know, just like these little autograph photos. And we're going to deck the wall out back there soon. I've been saying it for probably about 3 months at this point. We're decking the wall out soon, but it's because we're going to get a bunch of the photo frames from IKEA. And me and Becca are going to IKEA together probably just after Christmas. We plan on, all we've asked for is IKEA gift cards because we want to get a new couch and we want to kind of deck out this house and some stuff. So I'm going to wait until we go to IKEA and get all the photo frames for that. So probably after Christmas, you're going to see the photos put up on the wall. And then I want to deck out the corner for the con games because that's our con games corner over there. And then over on this side, if you can take a look, like over on this wall that is completely blank over there, I'm thinking I might get some sort of, whether I put up the memory foam over there or whether I use that to kind of deck out with like a thumbnail area or something along those lines. Like, I'm thinking I could do, if I wanted to, I could hang up my green screen just right. And if I had the right lighting for it, I could turn that into a thumbnail spot. But that's just a maybe thing. I'm thinking the soundproofing will probably be more beneficial, to be honest. Eve says, it's what I use. You don't think it will make a difference until you used it for a while, then trying to go back to a mouse pad without it, you'll quickly feel the difference. Gotcha. Oh, I just also realized the polls are not up yet. My bad. Craft Machine says, I'm literally at the point of actually sending you a door handle to your post office box. Joke's on you. I don't have a post office box. You gotta stare at the handleless door. You gotta stare at it for the next year at least. I'm gonna make you wait a year. I'm gonna make you wait. You know what? Just because you're a jerk butt, I'm gonna make you wait a year and 1 month. That's how long you're gonna have to wait until I get a door handle on it. So who will win? It's either going to be Nyla Rose. But honestly, I do plan on getting a post office box. Yeah, that wasn't English. Let's try that again. I do plan on getting a post office box. You guys said that you were interested in sending some stuff so we could add to the walls, so we could add to our shelves, things like that. So yeah, we will definitely do that. I just got to open it. The Rose, or will it be Hikaru Shida? So get your votes in. Do either vote Rose or vote Shida. We've got ourselves a donation over here from Liam Warren. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate it. It's a 7 bomb. Wait, Hikaru's got a steel chair? If you get DQ'd, you're knocked out. What is...
it's all about the budge.
It's all about that budge. Budge. Nyla Rose. Oh my God, Nyla Rose just went through a chair. Hang on. I got a question. Actually. Oh, what? Oh, Vicky Guerrero went to use a kendo stick across the side of Hikaru Shida, and Shida just snags that away, and Vicky runs and trips. Oh no, her heel fell off. Oh no, Vicky just ate a kendo stick shot. Oh no, Vicky. Oh no. But I got a question here for anybody who knows the rules really well of wrestling. If you, the competitor, sets up a foreign object, let's say a table or a chair, outside of the ring, and your opponent goes through the chair or the table under their own momentum, is it a disqualification for the person who set up the foreign object? Or is it just tough luck? Because I actually don't know what the rule is. In AEW, no. It's left up to the discretion of the official, says John Doe. Technically, it is a disqualification, says Dynamic Doom. No, because the wrestlers never made contact. I think so, unless they had help from someone. Yeah, I honestly don't know, guys. Man, I hate winter in Canada when it's first starting to become winter. My lips get so freaking chapped, man. So chapped. Ugh. And Becca's stolen my lip chap as of late, so I don't even have my own. I need to get another one. You know what? I just need to get some tomorrow. That's what I need to do. Con, because I'm that much of a jerk butt, am I eligible for a free roast? Yeah, you suck, Craft Machine. Go crawl into a hole and never come out, you big jerk. There you go. There's your free roast. Enjoy it. What about throwing someone into audience barrier? A DQ? No, that one I actually do know. The barrier is there at the start of the match, just like steel steps, just like announce tables. They are not foreign objects. Because, let's say a table or let's say a chair is brought into the match before, like if the chair is there at the start of the match, it is technically a part of the surrounding area of the ring. It is fair game. But if it's not set up beforehand and it is not a part of the actual ring area and you introduce it, it's considered a foreign object, thus illegal. What? Oh my God, we're back here. Serena Deeb just attacked Hikaru Shida. Serena Deeb clipping the knee of Hikaru. Serena's gotten pretty evil, hasn't she, as of late? Yeah, exact same thing. Throwing them into the steel steps. Yeah, if you guys think about it, putting somebody through an announce table is not a disqualification in a normal match. If you think about it, throwing somebody into the steel steps in a regular match, it's not a disqualification. But basically, if you break apart the steel steps and then use the steel steps as a weapon, well, guess what? That's illegal. That's a disqualification. If you use part of the table as an offensive weapon, so you know how they've got the covers, right? If you lift the cover off the table and you slammed it over top of somebody, that's a disqualification. If you use the monitors from the table as a weapon and you took it from the table and you hit it over the head of somebody, that's a disqualification. But if you put somebody through the table The table was already there in that state at the start of the match. Thus, that means it is not a disqualification. Nyla Rose is caught in this. Hikaru Shida. Boom! Big power bomb from Nyla Rose, and then going to follow it up with a senton. I think Shida moved out of the way. Oh, did she catch her knee, though? I think Nyla Rose might have caught the knee of Hikaru Shida. Yeah, totally did. Now Nyla Rose going all the way up top. Nyla Rose! Oh my god, what a senton, but Nyla Rose crashed and burned. Hikaru Shida, jackknife cover. 2. It's almost over, but not quite yet. Nyla Rose kicks out of that one. Hikaru Shida goes for that kick to the side of the head, but Nyla Rose caught her. Stretch muffler. The bad knee. Oh my god, Nyla Rose is going to make Hikaru. Hikaru taps out. Nyla Rose advances. Whoa. Nyla Rose moves forward in the tournament. That's probably the right move. But my goodness, Nyla. The stretch muffler, the Brock lock, whatever you want to call it. Oh, damn. Khan, has your finger almost got stuck in that door when you've tried to open it? No. No, it has not. What is that? Nyla Rose was getting in the face of a young fan. Okay. So Nyla Rose will face the winner of Statlander versus Ruby Soho. Red Velvet versus Jade Cargill. Thunder Rosa versus Jamie Hayter. And now Malachi Black. During a Black promo, all right?
You know it's all about the BOOBS. Adam Cole baby. You know it's all about the BOOBS. Yeah. Also on December 22nd, Samuel Vlogs will bring an ETL sign to AEW Dynamite in North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Laughing, rolling on the floor, 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 laughing, cowboy hat face, poop, horse face, horse face, horse face.
Oh my. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate your support. We look forward to seeing the ETL sign, even though you're bringing the wrong sign. It should be FTL. MJF has his... He totally has his scarf on backwards. Oh my god, MJF totally has his scarf on backwards. Nice backwards scarf, you dork. Nice backwards scarf. Did I get it? Did I snap it in time?
No. Hey, Maxwell here, who, by the way, could defeat any one of your heroes with a simple headlock takeover. He would appreciate absolute silence at this time. I tried. You tried, baby. That's why you're a good friend. And a great accountability buddy. means, although I know
Bumpkins.
go over your head, you are looking at the guy that checks all the boxes inside this ring on this microphone. I am easily the most complete pro wrestler on the planet.
Do you guys think Wardlow is going to turn in this segment? Yes or no?
The man
What do you think?
start a bidding war in the year 2024. I am the past, the present, and the future of professional wrestling. And moreover, if I wanted to, I could take your hometown horse and send him straight to the glue factory.
Ooh. All right.
A big old cowboy shit right on his title reign.
Wow, that's a line. I would take a big old cowboy shit right on his title reign. That's something.
Rankings don't tell you the truth, and the truth is, even though you people hate me oh so much, you all know deep down, I deserve to be the next AEW World Champion.
Damn.
Says the guy that wrestles 3 times a year.
Says the guy that wrestles 3 times a year.
In that locker room is nearly as good as me. Nobody in that locker room is on my level.
Hang on. I was wondering. Oh my god, I was wondering. Here's freaking CM Punk. We've been waiting for this, ladies and gentlemen. Punk and MJF is gonna go down. Oh yeah. Let's get the battle of two people with the gift of gab. Punk. MJF. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Is that a new shirt for CM Punk, or is that just a different... I don't know. Punk, those staring down MJF. This is going to be good. This is going to get so good really quick. Oh, AEW is amazing. Look, if you guys legitimately have been struggling to watch Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, NXT, like the WWE product, look, I understand. I'm there with you. It's been difficult as of late, legitimately. AEW right now, if you need that extra little spark that will tickle your little wrestling fandom fancy, check it out. Join and just watch a few episodes. Learn the characters. You'll be invested. I guarantee it. At this rate, this show is just truly incredible with the things that they are providing us right now. Punk is in the ring with MJF. Just his arms are crossed. Are you kidding me, man? There's some holy shit chants as well from the crowd. I mean, you can't blame him, can you? There's a shut the F up chant going on. Oh, this is beautiful, man. This is just beautiful to watch.
Okay. Hey, Maxwell.
Introduces himself to CM Punk. Maxwell, and sticks his hand out. Punk just laughs and leaves. Oh, Punk. Dude, you might have just pissed off MJF now. Legitimately pissed him off. That's not going to sit right with MJF. He says, "Are you effing kidding me?" Oh, the look of disgust on MJF's face. Things just got good. Macho Studio says, "I don't know if beautiful is a word, Con." Yeah, I might have added a random L to that word for no reason. It happens. Here's Darby Allin.
You did not break me mentally. I don't know when and I don't know where, but we will have a rematch. As of now, I am not going to take any time off. I want the biggest and I want the baddest that AEW has to offer.
Oh, drop that like, everyone, is what I was saying, but here comes the Gun Club.
You say the biggest and best. Tony, you know me. Oh, yeah. You know what? So challenge accepted because I am the biggest and I am the baddest guy in AEW. So Darb, say when.
Also, don't forget your skateboard. I like turtles.
What? Oh my God! No! 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 Austin Gunn. Oh my God, guys, there's no way that he just did that. There's no way Austin Gunn just made the reference to I like turtles. Oh, come on. You know what I got. Oh my God.
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend, the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right, you're great, zombie. And good times here at the Waterfront Village, open for the next 11 days. Bob, what do you think?
Hey, Darby Allin. Dude, you got a match coming up tonight. How are you feeling?
Awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right, you're great, zombie. And good times here at the Waterfront.
Oh, tell me there's more. Tell me there's more. I like Turtles remix. Let's go.
Turtle, turtle, turtle.
Turtle, turtle, turtle. So that's that. I like turtles.
You hate people.
I hate people individually, but I love mankind.
Oh, you do.
Oh my. Well, that was fun. That was a lot of fun, guys. Thank you for sticking through me with that one. I lost about 25 viewers, but that's okay. It was worth it. Do it for the laughs. Do it for the laughs. That video is probably going to be taken down or blocked as well because knowing that, I probably just violated some YouTube copyright law somewhere. But it was worth it for you guys' laughs.
Guys, I am so sick and tired. I'm tired of Jungle Boy, I'm tired of Luchasaurus, and I'm tired of Christian Cage because Full Gear, that was the worst night of our careers. That was the worst night of my life. Jungle Boy, you think you're Jungle Man all of a sudden, you think you're so tough, trying to end my life on pay-per-view. My kids were watching at home, the popcorn, trying to end my life on pay-per-view. And guess what? Matt's still not cleared. Neither is Nick. Nick is also not cleared, but you heard us earlier in the night. The Elite, more specifically the Super Clique, will be stronger than ever because in 2 nights' time on Rampage, it's going to be Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus against me and one of my best friends in the entire world, Mr. Bobby Fish.
Bobby Fish.
Enough is enough. You got one guy coming out here, he looks like Tarzan, and the other one, you're a grown man dressed like a freaking dinosaur. Enough is enough. Let's put an end to this Jurassic joke once and for all.
This Jurassic joke once and for all.
Say that here. Go ahead and cut that right there. Right there.
All right, here comes Lio Rush and Dante Martin. So Eve here says, I'm a bit behind on AEW, but I just saw the CM Punk MJF angle, and there's a cracking Easter egg here. Punk was wearing a Rancid shirt of the album Wolves. First song of the album, Maxwell Murder. Oh, well, that's neat as hell. That's really neat. But Dante and Lio are here, ready to go to work. We'll see what this match is. What do you guys think about the tag team of Lio Rush and Dante Martin? Has it been good or bad? Now here comes the Acclaim. Wow.
Hey, yo, Leo, you're an amateur, and I think you're better off as a manager. We leaving y'all hurting. Funny, we're in Virginia, and both of y'all are virgins.
Okay. Have arrived. Oh, there we go. Double suicide dive. Get him. Get him, boys. Get him, Lio Rush. Get him, Dante Martin. That's what we like to see. All right, my friends. We're going to get the poll up here. Asking you who will win. So the Acclaimed, or will it be Dante and Lio? Get your guys' votes in there. Do either vote Lio or vote Acclaimed. This has been a very good episode of AEW tonight. Like, really good episode. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Had a wonderful time watching so far. I hope you guys have as well. If you have, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also making sure you are subscribed to the channel. You can see your name pop up there on the top left-hand side of the screen. And then, of course, if you guys would like to support this channel directly, you can drop a little super chat donation. Wrestling is low right now in terms of views, in terms of all of that. So if you guys would like to continue seeing all these streams continue for hopefully, you know, the next few years, I really hope it doesn't die out. You can consider becoming a member or, like I said, supporting through Super Chat. It obviously is not required, but if you would like to, it's totally your decision. Let's get back to this match now. Anthony Bowens is in the ring against Dante Martin, who just slaps him right across the chest. And Anthony, now sent off the ropes, reverses that one, but caught out on the outside from Max Caster, who just slams Dante into the barricade. Lio Rush is going to try to come out after him, but the referee stopping them, and the Acclaim's going to work. Double team time, both going down on. Both putting Dante Martin down, I guess I should say. Then throwing him back into the ring. Time went by quick, says Carlos Romero. Yes, it did, dude. It's been a very good night of wrestling, very good night of promos, stories, all of it. Just really solid stuff. What would you rate the show so far if you guys could? You have about a half hour left, so more stuff will happen. But if you had to give a rating to the show right now, what do you think? Pac-Man's got a 6 out of 10. Macho has an 8 out of 10. Carlos Romero has an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10s, 7 out of 10s, 10 out of 10s, 6 out of 10 says C Wrestling. 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10. I've thoroughly enjoyed this one. If I'm rating it right now, I am rating this at a 7.5 out of 10 here so far today. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And I'm just waiting to see if there is just a little bit more delivered in the main event. Like, we are getting Jay Lethal versus Sammy Guevara for the TNT title. So that's not bad at all.
So what we saw was the toughness of Dante Martin, his resilience, his drive to stay in the game. He knew he was an underdog. He's an underdog now.
Now into the cover. Max Caster, forearm right. Oh no, just hand across the face. Not even a forearm. Now he's got his knee across the neck of Dante Martin, trying to pin him. But Dante finds his way out of that one. And a stiff boot right to the face knocks down Martin. And we go to commercial break.
As an NHL All-Star, training never stops. We always look for ways to enhance my performance.
Hey Connor, so I pulled up your summary.
Rogers 5G and
All right, what am I looking for here?
That was one of your best times yet.
working with my trainers in real time from anywhere, that's a game changer. Advanced training over Rogers 5G, that's how I keep my edge.
I spent months looking for a job. I got nowhere. This helped me deal with that frustration. Things changed when I tried ZipRecruiter.
Okay.
It's like a free personal recruiter. ZipRecruiter sent me great jobs. I applied with a click. Some companies even invited me to apply. I started a new job last week. This still helps. Go to ZipRecruiter.ca and put ZipRecruiter.
I'm just looking at something here, guys. Nope, not going to show that. Legit, apologies, guys, but I'm just trying really hard here to find something.
There is something about a Guinness that reminds you there's less than separate.
I'm totally losing viewers, but I promise what I'm doing is I'm looking for a good trivia quiz for AEW. It's not working, man. It's not working. I can't find one online.
Need fixing. When the hands that do the caring need caring. That's a job for O'Keefe's working hands. Guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked hands. Also available in O'Keefe's lip repair.
Ah, here's a solid one.
As a world champion, when I walked out,
Here we go, guys. 1 second.
I still do today. Every game starts at 99.
We got a quiz. So if you guys don't know what the quiz is, basically what we do is we ask you a question. You have basically no time to answer. The person who types it out first, spells it correctly, and sends it to the live chat will get 30 con coins. We're going to do 3 questions here, I believe. Yes, we're going to do 3 questions here. So these are going to be difficult questions, okay? So, question number 1. Which AEW title was defended in Daly's place first? What was the first title to be defended in Daly's place? Right here in the live chat. Let's see. You have to spell it perfectly. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Vazquez says it properly. The TNT Championship is correct. Ryan Vazquez, congratulations to you, my dude. You have won 30 con coins. So let's get that organized and sent off to you. Then we'll ask the next question. So Ryan Vazquez right here getting 30 con coins. Man, dude, you're killing it with the coins. Next up.
Very effective.
Who? So here we go. Question number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Who challenged Brian Cage for the FTW Championship first? Who was the first man to challenge Brian Cage for the FTW title? Who was it? You got to spell it correctly. This is a tough one. This is a tough one, guys. Nobody's got it yet. See how good your memory is. Nope, nobody's got it yet. Oh, you got to spell the name in full, though. One person has gotten it, but has not spelt it in full. Oh, it's not correct. Haven't spelt it correctly yet. Only 2 people have guessed it, and both have been not spelt right. There it is. We've got it. Harrison Neff. Harrison Neff is the winner. The answer is Brian Pillman Jr. He was the man who challenged for the AEW FTW Championship first. So Harrison Neff, my dude, I can't seem to find you in our list. So Harrison, my man, let's see if I can... I don't know why your name isn't popping up. Deepest apologies, Harrison Neff. Harrison Neff. Let me make sure I copied that name right. Harrison Neff. Oh, mate, nice shot right here. Lio Rush going all the way to the top now. Lio Rush, what a frog splash! 2, 3. It's over. So big win there. Sorry about that, Harrison Neff. I don't know what's going on, but I can't give you the 30 con coins. It didn't work for whatever reason. So who was after him? It was Ryan. No, it was Reggie PT. So Reggie PT was the next one after that. So Reggie PT, you were correct. Here comes the current FTW champion. Reggie PT getting 30 con coins. Powerhouse Hobbs looks dope. He put Billman. No, he didn't. I'm looking at it right now.
That we in Team Taz offered a contract to Dante Martin in your absence last week, but Lio Rush, of all people, you know business, man. You're a businessman. You know that. You pride yourself on being a businessman. I'm a businessman too. These men in Team Taz, they're businessmen. So it's nothing personal. It's all business. Dante Martin.
So here's proof. Like, he literally did type it properly. He was the winner, but I just can't give him the con coins.
Tomorrow marks the 1-year anniversary that Hobbs has been a part of Team Taz. Thank you for the applause. We don't appreciate it. No, we don't. Here's the thing. Hobbs has accomplished a lot. You have a great support staff here. Look at Hobbs. Look at him.
Hobbs, yeah, powerhouse.
If you choose to go with Team Taz, that's going to be the start to a very Hall of Fame worthy career, or a real mediocre one. So the choice is yours.
Well, I don't know if I agree with that or not. I think what we have seen between these two, Lio and Dante.
Okay, so
They have an undeniable chemistry, but Team Taz making a compelling offer. But speaking of compelling, Christian Cage, Jungle Boy, and
Okay, this is gonna be a good. Actually, no, that's too difficult.
Funny because watching Jungle Boy slam that chair down on Matt Jackson's head was personally one of the greatest, most rewarding nights of my career. And now you guys are looking for a little redemption, huh? Well, obviously, Adam Cole has never heard the old saying, "Never bring a fish to a fist fight."
So what, you guys are gonna end us on Friday night? Adam Cole and Bobby Fish, you both had a chance to end me last week, and you couldn't do it. And you know, the scruff might be gone from my face, but the change in here...
The scruff may be gone from my face, but the change in here, I like that.
You can put us through tables. Shit, I'll eat thumbtacks for breakfast. I really don't care. Because we are better now than we've ever been. And we'll see you on Friday night.
Nice. So Billy Gunn versus Darby Allin this Friday. Okay, cool. So here's the last question, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just looking for it. The best one that I can do. Here we go. What was the first special episode of Dynamite at Daly's Place? So, you know, like Bash at the Beach, Fight for the Fallen, Fighter Fest, things like that. Winter is Coming. What was the very first special episode at Daly's Place? CJ Styles, ding, 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 ding. We have a winner. CJ Styles is correct. Fighter Fest was the very first one. And you know what, guys? I'm feeling like we can do one more as well. One more trivia here tonight. So CJ Styles, congratulations to you, dude. You have won 30 con coins as well. Now back here to our final question. This is going to be a difficult. All right. This is going to be really, really difficult. But this match takes, in terms of time, less than a minute. This match that I'm about to tell you, okay? It takes less than a minute. But the question is what was the official length of Kenny Omega versus Sonny Kiss from the 21st of October 2020 Dynamite episode? What was the official length in time? Woo! Whoa! CJ Styles guessed it right on the dot firsthand. 26 seconds. My man, you're correct. Back to back. Let's go. CJ Styles, dude. You are correct. 26 seconds. Oh, F me, man. That was too easy for you. We got to do something different then. You're up to 1,200 con coins. Damn, he must have known that one right off the top of his head. Okay, let's try this again then. Let's do something else. All right, even more difficult then, ladies and gentlemen. Even more difficult. This one, you're going to have to put on your thinking caps because I need both superstars' names. So this is a two-part answer, okay? You need to spell both wrestlers' names correctly. And one of the wrestlers is a jobber. Let's see how well your guys' memory works. This is so freaking tough. Let's do it. What was the first Daly's Place match to last less than 1 minute? What was the first Daly's Place match to last less than 1 minute? Oh, yeah, this is a tough one, folks. Oh, nope. Daly's Place match to last less than 1 minute. So, Daly's Place, that's all that matters, guys. Let's see how good some of your guys' Googling skills are as well. I'm sure there's a few of you just Googling away right now.
He's right. It is
You know what? Let me help you out. Let me help you out. All right? One of the guys in this match is Wardlow. Wardlow is one of the two guys. Who was the jobber against him? Wardlow versus blank. Oh, no. Did I stump you guys? I might have stumped ya. Nope. Nope. We're going to go for about 10 more seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hang on. Oh, we got it in the final countdown. Ron Jones, my man, you are correct. Wardlow and Ryan Piles. Wardlow and Ryan Piles. Ron Jones is correct. Ryan Piles.
Stop your crying. On more than one occasion, you tried to cheat to win. But you're so pathetic, and you suck so bad that you couldn't even get the job done.
And next week in Chicago, in the A-Man tag match, the Dead Triangle and Cody Rhodes, we have something special for you. You know why? Because we are the best four-man team in the universe.
Best four-man team in the universe. Wow, that's a bold statement. Seattle. Miedo. I like how he has a little bit of a Macho Man intro as well. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jay White. No, I'm joking. It's Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal is here in AEW. And let's go, machismo. Let's get it. The Lethal Machismo. Nice promo there. But there's someone.
Not a professional wrestler. What would I be today? I'd probably be a bodyguard, yeah. Because guarding bodies in particular need one that catches the eye and that catches the heart, huh? I'm talking about ladies like Liz, yeah. What kind of music do I listen to? Yeah, I'd say number one is rap, huh? Yeah, most of you don't know, but I got an album of my own out, yeah. And I was gonna give you a little sample of it, but before we started rolling, the producer came in and said, don't drop it yet. Yeah, let it drop when it drops. And it ain't happening yet. Yeah. The one thing that is most important in everyone's life, yeah, I'd have to say, a great set of glasses. And you know what they say when your future is bright? Yeah, you gotta get a cool pair of shades like these bad boys here, yeah. Give you a little half eye, but not the whole thing, because the glasses never come out.
Oh, God, it's gold, man. It's absolute gold. If you guys want to check out some of that work right there, that it is gold. If you also have not seen it, there's the epic woo-off between him and Ric Flair from back in the day. That one is definitely worth watching. So check out some stuff of Jay Lethal if you have not caught his stuff. A lot of good moments in Impact Wrestling, TNA, that I'm aware of. I'm not very much aware of the stuff he did in Ring of Honor. I've never been a big Ring of Honor guy, and I've never went out of my way to truly watch the stuff Ring of Honor produced. But yeah, that's where we're kind of at. Jay Lethal here in AEW. What's your guys' opinion on Jay Lethal? What's your thoughts on this man? Because I'm sure some of you have watched a lot more of his stuff than I have. Oh, man, already going for the figure four leg lock was Jay Lethal doing a woo in this match as well. But now Sammy Guevara going to try to roll him up. Nice counter from Jay Lethal into the cover again. Count of two. Kick out there. Now sweeps the legs of Sammy Guevara. Shoves him right off there. Sweeps the legs again. Guevara now inside cradle. Has his shoulders down. Kick out there by Jay Lethal. That was pretty damn close. And both men right back up to their feet, staring at each other. Remember, my friends, if you're enjoying this video, drop that like. Also making sure you are subscribed to the channel. I would love to see your name pop up there on the top left-hand side of the screen. Lethal is a 20-year veteran, and he has won many titles, says Cubs fan. That's kind of cool there. I think it takes away some of the surprise of the Royal Rumble, if I'm being honest, but it definitely adds some intrigue to the Survivor Series matchup, if that's the case. Eve says, I find it interesting that AEW signed Jay Lethal instead of Jonathan Gresham. To me, he's who everyone should be going for now that he's no longer contracted to Ring of Honor. I don't know much about Jonathan Gresham either. Jordan Grace is with Jonathan, right? And Jordan Grace is in Impact Wrestling. It could just be a state that he wants to be with her, right? Maybe he wants to go to Impact Wrestling and be that guy there. But yeah, you know what? You make a good point. I don't know why. Maybe he's cheaper. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe Jay Lethal was cheaper. Maybe Jay Lethal was willing to work right away for the TNT title. I don't know, right? Who knows, man? It's a good point, though. Man, Sammy Guevara just comes flying over that top rope. Now throwing Jay Lethal back into the ring. Listen to the AEW chants as well. Sammy's so good. Oh, shooting star press. Lands right on the knees, though, of Jay Lethal. Are you guys a big fan of Sammy Guevara? I certainly am. Thumbs up, thumbs down, fist emoji here in this live chat. Did I hear about Randy Orton breaking Kane's record, or about to break Kane's record for the most pay-per-view appearances this Sunday? No, I didn't. Well, that's awesome. Randy Orton, man, what a legend. Kevin Vansford saying, Con, do you know that Cody is wrestling with a mask on Dark as Fuego #2? Yeah, too fast, too Fuego. Yep. Interesting. He's got a lot of baggage with him, too. I didn't know that. Additionally, separately, I know a lot of promoters and shows Jay Lethal has worked on over here, and he's never drawn here. Maybe the U.S. loves him. Yeah, maybe. Again, I don't know too much about Jay Lethal's entire career. Look, he's never been a draw for me, right? Just straight up. Not saying anything bad about him, but he's never been a draw for me. I've never really gone out of my way to watch his work, other than, some of his comedy bits that he had in TNA. The woo-off with Ric Flair and the machismo, ooh yeah, that gimmick. Like, those stuff I remember from TNA, Impact Wrestling, but I don't really know much else about his work. I couldn't tell you a match that he has had. I know he had a really strong run as world champion in Ring of Honor, if I'm not mistaken. Or at least I think he had a strong run as world champion in Ring of Honor. You say, like I've literally seen indie shows here in the UK with Jay Lethal advertised on and less than 100 in the crowd for promoters that usually do okay. Obviously, it's not always as simple as that. Just, it's certainly interesting. Fair points. Fair points. Quay Savage says, you're trying to belittle Jay Lethal. I am not. I don't know Jay Lethal well enough to belittle him. I don't, just straight up. He's not a draw to me right now. That's a fair thing to say. I wouldn't spend my money to go see Jay Lethal right now. Sorry, I just wouldn't. I don't know him well enough. That's truth. That's not belittling him. It's just being honest, right? In relation to the UK, I enjoyed Lethal in WCPW, but I agree it didn't draw much. Yeah, case in point, I mean, WCPW is no longer in operation, right? Alex Allen says, you don't watch Con Man. Yeah, that's true. I have never seen Jay Lethal in Ring of Honor. My point still stands that he's not a draw to me, right? He's not to me. I don't know enough about him. He might eventually become a draw, maybe, to me. And maybe he's a draw to you, which is awesome. I hope he's a draw to you. I hope you're willing to spend money on his t-shirts and support the man that you like, right? I hope so. Sammy Guevara, oh my God, just tossed all the way up into the sky. Here we go, off the ropes, going for that springboard cutter. I think that's what he does. I heard the commentators call it a lethal injection. And Sammy Guevara hits a standing, beautiful, whatever the name of that move is. I'm blanking on it. Spanish Fly, there we go. That's the name of the move. Jay Lethal used to team with Xavier Woods as Consequences Creed in TNA. Oh, wait, sorry. He used to team with Xavier Woods as Consequences Creed in TNA with the team name of Lethal Consequences. Yeah. Now here comes Lethal. Suicide dive caught by Sammy Guevara. What a move. What a move, Sammy. Nicely done. And, like, you know what's awesome? If you guys like Jay Lethal, I'm not crapping on him. I just have not seen. I think I've seen collectively 2 of his matches. 2. Deep 2. Hey, Eve, I'm actually really curious. When WCPW came onto the scene, was it like, were you really excited for the wrestling scene over there? Or was it like, oh crap, this is going to hurt us? I'm actually curious. Because I was a viewer of WCPW. That time frame is right before I started getting into wrestling YouTube. And when WCPW started to get created, that's when I started getting invested in some more wrestling stuff, right? Wait, Sammy Guevara. What are you thinking, dude? Sammy, oh my God! Oh my Lord! His leg just went crashing into a steel chair as Guevara goes crashing through a table as well. No, Sammy, please be okay. God, his left leg hit really hard. That was a tough fall, man. Watch, his left leg comes crashing down. Oh my God! Oh! Oh! Ah! Here comes Jay Lethal again, pointing to the skies. Elbow drop. What a reversal from Guevara, too. He caught him. No, he didn't. Jay Lethal kicked out. Huge kick out. Eve says, nah, WCPW just read like a version 2 of 1PW. Money Mark operated, knew it wasn't going to last, and it didn't. Can Mark operations last, or do you think they will always fizzle out there, Eve? Oh, what a face buster. Now back down into the cover, count of 2, kick out though. Kick out. Now Lethal looking for the figure 4 leg lock. He's got it locked in. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody give up our biggest. Woo! For Jay Lethal in the figure 4 leg lock. Guevara looking to hold on to his title. Desperately trying to get to those ropes. Jay Lethal dragging him back towards the center of the ring. Sammy Guevara's got to make a decision. Does he hold on? His shoulders were down on the ground as the referee made the cover. Went down to the count. Guevara trying to reach those ropes. Just gets to them. Fingertips. And he holds on to it. Everyone over here knew it wasn't going to last, so everyone was just saying as high of a figure as they could because they knew they had a limited time to get money from there. That's... do you actually know the backstory behind it? Was it the... Well, wasn't the death of it when it became Defy Wrestling or whatever it was called? That was like the death of it. When they lost all the guys, like when Adam and Jack and Ross and Sam all left there. That was basically the end of it. Wait, what a knee there from Sammy Guevara. Now Sammy Guevara off the ropes. A big time running knee. A second one striking the jaw of Jay Lethal. And I think we're about to see the end. Sammy Guevara signaling for him to go to hell. Knee to the face. It's over. 1, 2, 3. Sammy Guevara defends. What a fun main event. What a fun wrestling main event. And they go back to Tony Nese again. And they just keep going back to Tony. No shots against Tony. But like, oh my God, Tony Nese? That's the guy you're trying to get us excited for? All right. Hi, I'm Tony Nese. Okay. It's a lot more complicated than that, but it became Defiant because of how badly it was being managed and some dodgy shit was going on. What culture is just not the best of places, is it not? And here comes Chris Jericho with the Inner Circle out to congratulate Sammy Guevara, I would assume. Is that the end of the show? Yes, it is. Adam Cole and Bobby Fish will team together in AEW to take on Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy. Then we're going to be getting Dynamite Thanksgiving next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Handshake to Jay Lethal, not Jay White. And the Inner Circle with Jay Lethal raise hands together at the end of the show. What a fun edition of AEW Dynamite. What a fun edition. AEW has won me over in many, many ways. I've thoroughly enjoyed their product. I thoroughly enjoyed their storylines. And even the matches that I'm just kind of like, meh, okay, I'm not interested in. They allow them to go out there for 15 minutes and put on a solid wrestling match. I like AEW. I really do. I think that they are... Man, they might be the answer to wrestling in 5 years' time. Like, legit. Like, if wrestling is going to be saved, I don't have the confidence that WWE is going to be the ones who save it. And I'm not super confident that AEW is going to be the ones who bring it back to, like, 3 million plus viewers, but this is certainly a much nicer show to watch. It's easier on the eyes. It's less manufactured, which just makes it feel more real. Like, you know what? I say this and I be honest about this. It feels closer to watching a UFC show than it feels closer to watching a WWE show. And that is saying a lot right now about the presentation of AEW. Really, truly enjoy it right now, and I hope you guys continue to enjoy AEW with me. It doesn't matter, though, if you enjoy WWE more, or AEW more, or Impact Wrestling more, or anything like that. All that matters is we're wrestling fans getting together and having a wonderful time watching the shows. Thank you guys so much for joining me here tonight. On your way out, make sure you drop that like on this video. Also making sure you are subscribed to the channel. We are back tomorrow over on Con Games. I have not made my decision up as to what we're playing on Con Games tomorrow. I think we might just get started with GTA Online, to be perfectly honest. But there is the thing in the back of my head that is saying we might play Red Dead Redemption tomorrow as well. So one of the two are going to be played. I don't think we're going to get going with the GTA trilogy tomorrow. We'll hit that at another time. But that is it for me, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so very much for watching. My final rating of the show today is, I'm going to stick with my 7.5. I thought it was a really, really solid addition. Really solid. All right, everyone, take care. Have a wonderful rest of your night. I've been Con, and that was AEW Dynamite.